Hey guys, I'm Tom from GameXplain.com here. Just checking out Disney's Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. This is done by Sega and more in particular the development team in Australia. I just got a chance to play the PlayStation 3 build. That was sort of kind of in a children's room, so filled with building blocks and sort of jack-in-the-boxes and toy soldiers. There's also an Xbox level here and a castle, and those are the two playable levels. But from what I played, it's got a really neat style. It's all in 3D, even though it's going to be a digital download sometime this summer. Also on PC. Basically, really colorful. Really got that Disney look to it. What might turn you off a bit if it seems a bit too kiddie with the Mickey Mouse noise, but if you can get by that. They're actually sort of going for the more difficult experience based off the original Castle of Illusion that was on the Genesis. So to be clear, this isn't not a direct port of the game, but a reimagining of the game where they'll do things like add in different gameplay and 3D elements. For instance, I was running around and I jumped into a top hat and they had a sort of a mini game with cards that you'd have to run on and they would suddenly appear, or you have to be careful they flip, you would jump in it, it would just kind of fall out to nowhere. So there's different elements to keep it fresh as they're going along. One neat part of the demo is at the very end when I got the key that I needed earlier, all the blocks kind of disappeared and I just had to speed run down the entire level like in 20 seconds. So that was pretty fun, but one thing that worries me about this game, after just playing DuckTales, the controls aren't nearly as tight. It feels a bit loosey-goosey. I moved to the D-pad, that helped a bit, but I don't know, it's a bit off. It's sort of like almost Luigi-like, but I'm used to Luigi's movements with longer jumps and stuff. So that might be one thing keeping this game from achieving greatness, unfortunately. But we'll see what happens in the final game. This is not finished yet. The boss is pretty cool. The boss was in a 3D arena. I guess previously that boss might have been a 2D screen. But other than that, so everything's looking good. I'm just a bit worried about the controls. Aside from that, look forward to Castle of Illusion this summer. So stay tuned to GameXplain.com for more coverage, news, and whatever else from E3. Thank you. Goodbye.